lovelies, this is JTwisdom, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today has really been cold, so I had to really put on like my cashmere poncho and my plaid pants, and I got my sequin boots on. To no further ado, I have recently done a review on the Dooney Bourke Selleria Satchel. If you haven't seen the reviews, I'll attach the review here. And in the review, I talked about how the bag, when I received it, I thought that the bag was really nice. And just to do a recap, this is the Selleria Dooney Bourke Satchel. And I talked about how the bag was really nice, but there was some things that I really didn't like. Is that one of them is that the bag was damaged. And I showed that the bag is actually right here. It looks like I've already worn the bag, if you can see it right there. And the bag just looks, it's actually worn right here too. You can kind of see where it's kind of worn right here as well. The bag also came where it seemed like the bag had already, it seemed like someone had already looked through had already took out the paper and everything, and then they put the paper back in, but the handle was actually attached to the dog leash. So I was wondering, maybe that's just how they did the handle and everything. And I also noticed that there was not like paper attached to the handles or to the zipper tab or anything like that. So it was making me wonder, because usually when you get a Dooney Bourke bag, usually there's like paper everywhere just for protection and everything. So first off, thank you for all the advice and all the tips that you gave me. It really made me think and about what to do, because I know like you could either I had some great comments that were saying either to demand from the manager that they actually send you another bag and, not include shipping. There were reviews of saying the bag's damaged, you need to return the bag, and it was like, what to do? Because if you notice, this is the box. It came with a dust bag. So if you notice that the box looks relatively good that it came in. You see how big the satchel is, and you see how big this box is. And the only thing is there's something right here. There's like a little tag right here, but I don't know if that would have caused it or not, because when I opened the bag, the plastic that was around the bag, it was not torn or anything like that. So I don't know if that defect or damage right there was from making it in the factory or what. But I decided that out of it being damaged on the corner, and the bag, also the color of the bag, I mean the color of the bag is Bordeaux, but it really looks brown. It looks dark brown, and I have a dark brown, not Selleria, but I have a dark brown Florentine Toscana hobo bag, and it looks really, I mean, it looks almost like that's what this color is. So, and most of the other colors, they looked pretty typical. That's the one thing. Sometimes with QVC, when it comes to their today's specials, it's kind of a hit or miss, that either you can get the bag in, it comes in like standard colors like biscuit, natural, elephant, Bordeaux. And to me, it's like, I really like color. I like vibrancy. I really like a lot of color. So I was thinking that the Bordeaux would have more of like a little bit of plum, some plum essence to it, but I really don't see it. And I think when I turn the bag a certain light direction, I could see a little bit of plum, but I mean, you really had to really look at it, but the bag really looks brown to me. And so I think one thing I do not, and I do not want a damaged bag, and I really can say that the bag is not wowing me enough for me to want to actually get the bag, to return the bag and get it exchanged. Because I know when you return the bags, QVC, one thing I can say, they do cover the shipping, where you don't have to pay for the shipping. But I know also with me returning the bag within the 30 days that I will not have to pay for the shipping either. But I think because of that, I think the color and number one, I never want to accept a damaged bag. I mean, if I really, really like the bag a whole lot, I would most likely return the bag and hopefully would get another bag. And one other thing I noticed too, and the QVC said that this bag, you know, once this bag is sells out, it's not coming back. Well, if you look online right now, the bag is back and it's in all colors right now. So so I'm not gonna diss the bag. I mean, if you really wanna go out and take a chance and get the bag, because I noticed there were some ladies who had comments on QVC that said their bags came out fine, and that's great. I mean, maybe if the bag came out fine, maybe I would have kept it, but it's really not wowing me enough to want to keep it. And I'm the type of person where I'm not just gonna just buy it just to buy it. I mean, it really, really has to be like, oh, I really, really like that bag. I mean, it really has to wow me. And I can say it's not wowing me. It's a beautiful bag, but it's not wowing me. And actually, with it being damaged, it's really not wowing me. I am returning the bag, and that's okay. I mean, you know, the sun is shining. So I just wanted to let you know that I am returning the bag. And I wanted to make sure I let everybody know that. So this was the first time I had ever gotten a bag, though, that did not have all the paper on it like I'm used to seeing. And so I don't know if it was a return or not, or a demo or whatever, but stay tuned. I have a video coming up of the bag that my hubby got me for Christmas, and I wanted to share that. So again, thank you for all your comments. I appreciate them so much. I appreciate it so much, every one of them. I thank you every time you make a comment. It really just makes me feel really blessed to be able to have this community. So until next time, this is JTwisdom, and Jesus loves you.